Hello everyone and welcome back to another TSW suggestion video. Today we're going to be talking about the Piccadilly Line of the London Underground. If you want to see the Piccadilly Line in Train Sim World 2, like the video and the DTG forum suggestion and subscribe to the channel for more content. The Piccadilly Line is a deep tube London Underground line running between Cockfosters and Heathrow Terminal 4 and 5 with a branch to Uxbridge. It runs for a total of 46 miles and has 53 stations. It has a shared section with the District Line between Acton Town and Barons Court, and with the Metropolitan Line between Uxbridge and Rayners Lane. The shared section with the District Line has an express and local section. The Piccadilly Line runs express, stopping only at Barons Court, Hammersmith, Turnham Green, and Acton Town. This is something that is found on few tube lines, the other instance being the Metropolitan Line between Wembley Park and Finchley Road. If a subsurface line is ever created for TSW2, the S-Stock could be layered onto the line for the local District Line services and Metropolitan Line services to give the route a bit of life. While the Piccadilly Line doesn't have CBTC and isn't a fully modernized tube line, it still has frequent service. TfL runs 6 trains per hour from Cockfosters to Heathrow Terminals 2, 3, and 4, 6 trains per hour from Cockfosters to Heathrow Terminals 2, 3, and 5, 3 trains per hour from Cockfosters to Rayners Lane, 3 trains per hour from Cockfosters to Uxbridge, and 3 trains per hour from Arnos Grove to Northfields. All these trains add up to 21 trains per hour in the central section of the Piccadilly Line. During rush hours, 3 trains are added to the line, giving it 24 trains per hour. If DTG can figure out the dispatcher issues they currently have with the Bakerloo line, they could give this route all of its services, leading to trains coming about every 2.5 to 3 minutes, giving the route much more life and making it feel more real. The Piccadilly Line, like some of the other tube lines, runs night services. This is called the Night Tube. Its night services run from Heathrow Terminal 5 to Cockfosters with reduced service. Service frequency is reduced to 6 trains per hour or a train about every 10 minutes. The Piccadilly Line uses the 1973 tube stock. The 1973 stock shares a similar design to the 1972 stock found on the Bakerloo Line, the only tube line currently in the game. They share minor differences like their different traction motors, the black stripe on the front of the train, and that they are 6 cars long instead of 7. They are the second oldest trains currently in service on the Underground, right behind the Bakerloo's 1972 stock, and they entered service in 1975 and have run on the Piccadilly Line since their introduction into service. They are supposed to be replaced by 2025 as a part of the New Tube for London initiative. Honestly, I feel like this could be the next tube line DTG creates for TSW should they do more. In the interview with Geoff Marshall, Matt explained that they originally planned to create the Piccadilly Line for the game instead of the Bakerloo, and even went as far as to get a lot of the reference for the Piccadilly Line. They could put the reference material they gathered to good use and finally create this line for the game. It shares many similarities with the Bakerloo Line, with the tunnels and the rolling stock being similar, so I think it shouldn't be too much of a different experience for the developers who are creating the route, but just enough of a different experience for players that it wouldn't feel like too much of the same thing. If you enjoyed the video and you would like to see the Piccadilly Line in TSW2, like the video and a suggestion on the DTG forums, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Peace.